Geek Life presents.
What's up and welcome to the Week in Geek. It's your boy Koolaide, this is the homie Rich.
What's up?
And we're to hit you with the top 10 in comic book trends. But first,
guys, continue to like, comment, and subscribe. Continuing this conversation with us about the top 10 weekly books, but not just that, just the hobby that we love in general.
Yo, and the books have been crazy over this movies. Have you seen the No Way Home trailer?
Yes, things are going nuts with the trailers and the books going up. The Morbius trailer is dope. I don't know. I mean, it's pushing the market hardcore.
Now, we see a bunch of villains. Do you think there's some secrets still being held that we don't know about?
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. I do think we'll see the other guys in there. I do.
See, Disney Day was the other day, and now this is moving the market. Mm-hmm. Crazy books. I don't want to give no spoilers alert. But it's crazy how this stuff is moving the market, and the craziest books is going on sale right now.
Yeah, things you wouldn't even think of are on our top 10 list this week.
Right. So let's find out what it is.
Bada bang.
Alright, number 10 on our list is Incredible Hulk 377. This is the first appearance of Professor Hulk.
So this is all because of the She-Hulk trailer, right?
Right.
So because we saw Professor Hulk is going to be in the show, obviously that pushes the books in the market.
Right, but in Endgame, he couldn't turn back to Bruce Banner anymore.
See, we were debating this before the show. I thought he just chose not to.
No, why would he be sitting around eating a taco with them big old hands?
Because he's always angry.
He was not always angry. Now in Avengers he was angry, but in Shang-Chi he was also normal. And then he's Hulk. Wouldn't his arm heal by now?
That's true, right? Yeah,
Exactly.
That's weird.
So I guess we find all this out in She-Hulk.
Maybe. We'll see. They'll probably ignore the arm.
See, but then I don't care about Professor Hulk.
So how much is this book going for right now?
$17. This is an easy
affordable key. If it's something that you want to add to your collection, go for it.
Yes, or be smart like me and not.
Alright guys, so as I was saying earlier, this list is going to take you by surprise. This is a book that I'm excited about. Our number 9 pick this week is Chip 'n Dale's Rescue Rangers number 1. Shout out to everybody who grew up on these Disney shows, Tailspin, Darkwing Duck, Chip 'n Dale's, DuckTales. I used to love all that.
Right, and so the Rescue Rangers are supposed to get a movie next year on Disney+.
I'm going to watch it.
Of course. I was a Darkwing Duck fan.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying? Darkwing Duck. You know what I'm saying? They all had to remember then they had his own Sinister Six and stuff?
Yeah, that's true, right?
Mega Duck?
Yeah.
See, that's what needs to come back out.
Yes, absolutely. The nostalgia factor obviously is there. With Disney Plus just milking all the nostalgia out of every property they own. I mean, I'm kind of excited about this one.
They're bringing back the OG X-Men in this joint.
Yes, that's going to be amazing. I can't wait.
Did you hear back in the day they had a lawsuit over the intro to X-Men?
I don't remember this. No, explain.
I'm saying, well, somebody said they wrote and created the intro.
Okay.
And they stole it.
Huh.
But of course, with that Disney powerhouse, they lost.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So
yeah, you can't win against Disney.
You're not going to win against Disney. No one wins against Disney.
No. So the Chip 'n Dale's Rescue Rangers number 1. This is a 1990s book, obviously.
Yes, going for $10.
$10. It's affordable. If it pulls at your nostalgic heartstrings, go for it.
Unlike the Professor Hulk, this one I would actually add to my collection. If not for the price, but just for the nostalgia's sake.
Yeah, absolutely. And I love those old cartoon books. I'm a big fan of Heathcliff, Dennis the Menace, all that.
See, and some of y'all, he's old, so he knows. So we're going to see what else old is on the list. Alright, number 8 on this list is Daredevil number 9. 8-9, see, I did that on purpose. Alright, this is the first appearance of Echo, saying that deaf martial arts expert.
Yeah, no surprise here. The shows, again, are pushing the market. This character is going to come out in the Hawkeye show, right?
Yes, but Alfred Cox is supposed to play the character and have her own show next year, even year after. You know how it goes.
Right. So this is a modern book that picked up heat. I'm very surprised how quickly it went from like a nobody really thought about it book to like now it's like on everybody's radar.
Yes, it's $225 raw.
Wow.
Everything on the list this week is raw. I'm saying it goes back and forth, but raw for $225. But I say you got to do your hunt because I picked up the whole series for $350.
I'm telling you,
and that's including that book.
You can always find gold when you go hunting.
Yes, don't look at the first one and just buy it.
Right.
I'm saying unless you come to like Geek Life or
then you can buy it.
Yeah, all day.
Alright guys, so number 7 today is Ultimate Fantastic Four number 21.
Yes.
And of course, it's because of the shows. Right. This is the first cameo appearance of the Marvel Zombies, and they're going to get their own animated series.
That is crazy. I'm wondering how this is going to work.
Yeah.
We're going to do a special shout out to Ultimate Fantastic Four number 22, the actual first appearance of Marvel Zombies. I could have done either one, but so many people go after the cameo and forget that 22 is actually the first appearance.
Right. It's crazy.
Yeah, but is the Marvel Zombies going to be canon on Disney Plus?
That's what I don't know. Are the animated series canon? I don't know.
I don't know.
Is this like a what if world? Like kind of like just going off of the success of What If?
I'm hearing Captain Peggy is supposed to show up in either Doctor Strange or SpiderMan something.
Okay.
In the multiverse of all this. And so it could be canon.
Okay.
So with everything going on Marvel, to me... everything seems like thrown up in the air right now. You got what I'm saying? Shang-Chi, they kind of threw in how it fits, and then you got the new Captain America, you got WandaVision, and I'm waiting for how they all connect. I'm confused.
You are?
Yes.
Yeah, it's gonna all connect with a larger storyline, obviously. The next phase of the MCU is gonna surprise a lot of people.
So, but how will the Marvel Zombies fit into this?
That's what I don't know. I don't know if that's just going to be fun for the animated watchers and not really play into the MCU. I really don't know.
But that dark Doctor Strange from What If? He's supposed to appear in the movie somewhere. They're saying that the Doctor Strange in No Way Home is really this dark Doctor Strange from What If.
I keep hearing that, and I don't know what to think. I can't wait for December 17th. I'm going to watch it opening day. I'm so excited for this movie.
Me too, even though he didn't invite me to Ghostbusters. And I wanted to see it. I haven't seen it yet.
It's so good.
Hater. Alright, number 6 on the list is... I don't know where this book came from.
I never heard of this book before this list.
Dark Reign, Zodiac, number 1.
Right. And the reason this book is on our list, again, is because of the shows.
Right. Moon Knight, all of a sudden, he appears in Moon Knight out of nowhere. This is a character who holds the Zodiac key.
Which is a dope weapon.
It's made of some weird material that the person who holds it can teleport and shoot energy blasts.
Right.
So, this kind of... You ever watch anime?
Anime? No, I'm not too familiar with it.
There's a show called Fairy Tail, and this chick holds a bunch of keys and has special powers through the keys.
Okay.
I wonder if they're related. Because all her keys are named like Gemini, Virgo, and all that. And this is the Zodiac key.
Yeah, it sounds like it comes from something else, doesn't it?
Right.
Yeah.
So I wonder if it's like, Lord of the Rings. You have all these rings in one ring to control them all.
Right.
See? But then how he fits into Moon Knight.
So how is this book like blowing up now? Like, how much is this worth now?
This dumpster diver book is now going for $32.
$32, a book that I never heard of before. Have you guys heard of this?
Yo, if you have heard of the Zodiac and can tell us anything about this story, please hit us up in the comments. Subscribe so you know what we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because I have no clue what it's about. And I'm not paying $32 for a book that I have no clue what it's about. None at all. Are you going to pay this money?
I'm not on the hunt for it, no.
Look, if I dumpster dive, I may find this.
Right.
So we'll see what happens.
Alright guys, today's number 5 pick is Hit Monkey number 1. No surprise there, another show influenced book is on our list. Now, this is the first appearance of Hitmonkey, who is the titular star of the Hulu show.
Right. The one-shot came out 2 weeks before Deadpool number 19.
Which some people think is the actual first appearance of it.
Correct.
But they're wrong.
See, and this follows the Hulu show that came out November 15th. And I'm not going to lie. It is good.
I need to watch it. I haven't started it yet. And I'll be honest, I'm probably going to watch that before I watch What If.
Because when you watch it, from the first few minutes, I was laughing. The dude who is like the main character, who is mentally in control of the monkey, is a prick. But he's so hilarious. You know what I'm saying? It just makes it. And the monkey's all cuddly and comfortable, and he wants to be a good guy. But the other guy who's a prick is like, no, kill everybody. And so you just gotta watch it to see what happens.
Now, is this an affordable book still?
They're saying right now it is going for $121 raw.
Okay.
Right? If you got it a few weeks ago, back in about this summer, it was going for around $80.
Okay.
So it's doing a jump because of the show. And if the show is popular, I'm not sure yet. This book is going to grow. So if you're going to get in now. Before it blows up.
Absolutely.
All right, number 4 on the list is House of Slaughter number 1. But not the first print, the second print, but the red foil cover. So you got to get specific.
You got to get real specific on which cover you get nowadays.
Yes, because there's like 48 variants to this book.
Right.
Everybody was really excited for this comic to come out. But there were so many copies ordered.
Right.
That everybody's hunting for that, particular book. Because this book will eventually gain value.
Oh, no, absolutely. Anything in the Something is Killing the Children world is destined to increase in value.
Right.
So with House of Slaughter being directly tied to that series, it's no surprise that these books are just selling like hotcakes.
One of the best things about Something is Killing the Children was, at first, it was just a low print count.
Right.
But saying House of Slaughter is suffering from the spawn disease.
Yes.
Do you know what the spawn disease is?
Yes, there was way too many books printed.
So now, number 1 is only still worth maybe $30 at the most.
Right, because for the longest time, even Spawn number 1 was a $30 book. Now we've seen an increase. I've seen raw copies go for like $225 now.
Yes.
But that you could still find it for $30 though.
Right, real easy because even though Spawn is such a legendary character.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There were so many books, everybody and their mama still has a copy. And a good copy at that. And this is what House of Slaughter is suffering from.
Yeah, I totally agree. If you collect these books, this is definitely a fun copy for you to have. But you don't have to go out and get it.
No. You can buy it from anywhere. You can go to your local comic book shop. They probably still have some copies. But what I would do is put one on the back burner, slab one, and just put it away. Because in 10 years, especially with the show coming out, Something to Killing Children show, this will blow up.
Absolutely. Totally agreed. Alright guys, our number 3 pick this week is Amazing Spider-Man number 265. And this is the first appearance of Silver Sable.
Yes, so everybody knows that the Sonyverse and the Marvelverse are combining. So all the movies will be canon.
Yes.
So people are investing in characters like the Black Cat, Silver Sable, and Jackpot because supposedly these ladies are supposed to have their own movies and then come together for a group movie.
Oh, that sounds cool. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know, man, because I know Black Cat has been like a really popular character, but Silver Sable to me has always been up and down.
Yeah, Silver Sable was always a character that was kind of like that kind of like the 90s, just kind of like a throwaway character almost.
She was like Cable with the big guns, but just a lady version.
Right.
And I don't think she took off enough. I think she's more of a background character. Like this character Jackpot everybody's investing in. I didn't even hear about Jackpot until they started talking about making a movie from her.
Right. Me too.
And I think Sony is just trying to cash in on the MCU.
Yes, definitely. They want a taste of that MCU money.
I'd rather have the Sinister Six movie. That's just me personally.
Which, not for nothing, what is it? What's the new one called?
No Way Home.
No Way Home kind of looks like a Sinister Six movie.
It does. But then who's the sixth member? And I hope it's not that.
I think it's going to be Venom.
See, but I hope it's not that other Green Goblin, I'm saying, that they made in, Andrew Garfield's movie?
Oh, Dane DeHaan?
Yeah, I'm saying? I don't want him to be, I hope he's not in it. Because he made no sense was he the Hobgoblin or was he Green Goblin?
He was Green Goblin.
No, I'd rather have Defoe. I want Defoe's Green Goblin.
We know that Defoe is back for sure.
Right, but the other Green Goblin's in too.
Whoa.
Exactly. I'm confused. Okay, I didn't want to say all right. Number 2 on his list is the champ of last year.
The champ is back.
Saying Ultimate Fallout number 4, the first appearance of Miles Morales.
Absolutely. This book, I feel like, is never going to be defeated. Like, it's always going to show up on somebody's top 10.
Because it can't be
all
beat.
Throughout the year.
Right now, it's going for $851 raw. Which actually is a downturn because it was going for over $1,000 for a long time.
Right.
And if you go on eBay, a lot of them are still going for over $1,000.
I just saw the, I forget the name of the artist, but one of the CGC graded 9.8. One of the harder to find, lesser printed ones.
Like the second print?
Just sold for over 10 grand.
Wow, that is crazy. Even the fast meal. They're saying, that's how you say it? The new copy?
Facsimile?
Facsimile?
Yeah.
Oh, I just messed that all up. Okay, but yours sound better than mine. But that is also graded. Is going for $200 for some of them.
A facsimile?
Exactly. I'm glad.
Are you sure that it's just not people ripping people off who don't know any better?
People who are being ripped off, and watch out. Watch the price tag on these books.
Look at your books before you start investing large sums of monies for these books. Everyone knows that in the comic book world, every key issue and even books you wouldn't expect have been reprinted and reprinted and reprinted over and over again.
So make sure you're getting
the good one. Star Wars #1.
Oh yes, it all depends which one you get.
It all depends which one you get.
Saying you gotta get the 35-cent one.
Right, but even the 35-cent one has reprints that say 35 cents.
Like a million times. I just sold my Star Wars #1, and I probably shouldn't have, but I didn't. But I want to tell you why Ultimate Fallout is back on the list.
Let's talk about
Tom Holland says he has an expiration date for playing Spider-Man.
Right.
He is currently 25 years old.
Okay.
He doesn't want to be 30
playing Spider-Man. Yeah.
So people are speculating that in No Way Home, Miles Morales shows up.
Okay.
And that will decimate, blow up, boom, bam, boom, pow.
Yeah.
The MCU and this book.
That'll make this book. And it makes perfect sense that that's the route that they would go. Because there has been a very focused look on all these younger characters in the MCU. In the shows, they're introducing all these characters. Like next year, we're going to see a lot of these characters on the small screen and the big screen. And
this character has to be brought out. People were not happy with Miles Morales when he first came out. I didn't even buy a copy.
Really?
Because I'm an OG Spider-Man fan.
Right.
But now, I had to spend like $600 on my 9.2, and that was about 4 or 5 years ago.
Wow, so think about that. I mean, this book has staying power. If you're able to afford it, if you have it currently, hold on to it.
Yeah, I want a 9.8, but I don't know. But I also want to give a shout out to Rich. I have a lot of degrees, and he knew it was facsimile when I was calling it fast meal. Listen, that tells you something about the education system.
Alright guys, the #1 book this week for us is Marvel Superhero Secret Wars #3. Again, another book on the list because of the shows.
And this is the first appearance of Volcania and Titania. And we all know Jamila Jamil is playing Titania. And she's been giving backstage hints of what her costume is going to look like on the show.
So she's been showing like behind the scenes stuff and things like that.
Yes.
So obviously the collecting world has been reacting to these little peeks into the world, right?
And she have always been a beautiful woman, but now she has that Marvel makeover look.
Yeah.
She will never beat Scarlet. But she is looking good in this costume. I have to admit.
So it's funny, right? Because this did not used to be an expensive book.
Everybody hunted down 8. Number 8, the first appearance of the black
one
suit.
that's always missing from the lots.
Right.
Anytime you find a lot, that book is gone.
I'm about to sell a lot that number 8 is missing.
Right.
But number 3 is now going to be a missing book.
It is, especially if the character in the show is well liked, well received, becomes super popular, I think, you know, this book has room to grow.
And there has been rumors that Secret Wars is going to have is going to be the movie for this next phase.
So let me ask you guys this. What do you guys think is the next phase? Because it's either Secret Wars or Secret Invasion. Or are they going to mix the two?
Well, no, Secret Invasion is getting its own show.
Its own show. Okay.
But yeah, so everybody's betting on there has to be that big blow up moment where they're saying there's going to be Kang the Conqueror is a main villain, but there's also supposed to be another villain. And that other villain is, I'm saying, is going to match up. But they're saying, everybody wondering if it's Doctor Doom and it's setting up for Secret Wars. Because now you got all these shows with all these different characters. Now you got to bring them all in a way that makes sense.
Yeah, it has to make sense. And I have full faith in them. I think they could pull it off.
Do you think eventually they'll destroy all the multiverses and just have one world where they have these new characters so they can restart?
No, I don't think they'll destroy it, but they'll definitely focus on other worlds for sure.
Yeah, because you got to bring Captain America and Iron Man back eventually.
Eventually.
Who do you think will play Iron Man next?
I think it's too soon to cast him.
Do you know Tom Cruise was up for Iron Man?
I did know that, yeah.
Saying, I think he would have made I don't know if he would make it, would they be able to do it now, but he would have. He's one of my favorite actors. He would have definitely made a good Iron Man. He would have just made a short Iron Man. Maybe he would have made a short appearance. What do you think?
I can't see him in that role just because Robert Downey Jr. is so iconic.
Right.
You know, so it's hard to recast Iron Man for me as a fan now. Is it going to happen? It has to happen.
They have to come back.
Yeah.
Saying, well, that's the show for this week. I'm saying, it's your boy Koolaide. This is the homie Rich. And make sure you subscribe, like, and comment the show. And don't get a facsimile of us. Holla at your boy, Matt Flavor.
Be good, everybody.